What's going on, guys? It's Will. I'm the founder of Base Smokes. Today I'm here with Mr. THC, my good friend Luis, and business partner in Hella Slumped. So today we're gonna talk about the inception of the brand Hella Slumped and how we came about doing this, and I guess the story of the relationship beforehand as well, and just like we've been working together a while already, just off of like promos and shit together, and then we finally did this.
Yeah, what's up, bro? What's up?
I appreciate you being the first person that I'm making content with in this studio also, because we had a couple other videos that we just did, but this is our new studio. Pretty excited about having this. Like, I started this brand making content as well, bro. Like, I was just making basically how to roll videos, marketing that, and that's how I grew my brand in the beginning. It's cool to have a studio now, you know what I'm saying? Have a place to create content at an even bigger scale and even more of it as much as possible. So this is an exciting point of the brand to be in. But shit, bro, we started this like almost a year ago, I think, at this point. Like, do you really remember when we started it?
Yeah, it's actually about to be a year, I think. Coming up soon. It's dope, you know, I feel like even from the beginning, like, I remember just cranking out the idea of the bag and we were just sitting there and like,
yeah.
I feel like it all happened on the spot. Like, so natural, just like spitting out all these ideas. And then you were just like, all right. Just all came to be.
Let's make it happen.
And it's just cool to see it go. And I feel like one of my favorite things too is like how things are starting to develop.
Progress with the packaging.
I definitely feel like from the beginning, I was always like, oh, I know the packaging is gonna be real important.
Yeah, bro. And I appreciate you like having that capability to see like some cool ass things to do for packaging. Cause like, a lot of this was just like leading the direction, like, oh, I think it needs to be like this. I think it needs to be like this. I think we gotta do it like this. And it's like, shit, it came together and this looks awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I like the whole way that we've done the website, like all of that.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'll blow your phone up, like, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, fucking Will, like today, we gotta get.
And yeah, bro, that definitely helped like me reevaluate stuff as well. I was like, shit, bro, like this is super important. Like, we do have to do this. So definitely like the growing this, it was a journey to watch it grow, and especially I feel like get to the point where it is now, where it's like it's churning really cool. We've got we got a bunch of really amazing, consistent products. We're keeping all these crazy deal products in stock all the time as well. Like, man, like it was just not too long ago where it's like, man, we can't even keep the greenhouse smalls in stock. But now it's just like everything is going really good. So it's an exciting period, you know?
I definitely feel like it's like the best time right now with like all the shipping. Like, I'm impressed with it, bro. Like for myself, bro, like even when like I'm getting my things and it's just like instantly, and I'm like, okay, what the hell? Like, this is raw. Yeah. Then I get it the next day and I'm like, all right. I feel like it's like the dopest point right now for sure. But everything's like, you gotta progress and it takes time, and we gotta learn, right? Because we keep learning and it's like, all right.
Yeah, bro, it's a nonstop, as the founders, is the nonstop like learning journey of like testing new things and like, coming up with like, okay, like how do we continuously improve? Like, what are all the different things that we need to do, and scaling the teams and stuff as well, you know?
It's a learning process, I'll tell you that much. But it's dope though. You know what's like the coolest shit? I feel like this is the dopest time in like my YouTube journey and shit. As far as like, I feel like I've always thought, okay, you gotta put a product out there, and then you do shit like, let's just say merch. But even merch, when you really think about merch, it's like you're trying to sell people on clothes, and they might buy it one time, but to get people to rage and buy merch over and over, it's like it takes a lot more skills than just saying, oh, I'm making this video. Like, you gotta know about fashion, whatever, right? And I feel like everybody, this is what they want.
Yeah.
Right? This is literally what they want, and it just so happened that shit is working out the way it is, and the opportunity's here. And
that's what I said, the opportunity. I feel like this is the dopest time in cannabis, like historically in our country. Like, this is a dope. Think about it. Weed was made federally legal. Like, these products is like, it's regular cannabis products, and it's made federally legal by this law, and like we're doing fucking like Amazon for weed online. Like, this is an awesome time, bro. Like, young me looking up, like, I would have thought this is fucking crazy.
It almost feels unreal. It almost feels unreal.
It feels unreal, bro. Like, this is so cool, though.
Yeah, but it reminds me of like back in the day before like shit, when it was just medicinal and you had to get your like medicinal license. Bro, I went to an event. This is all legal, bro. This was like in the Cal Palace, one of those big ass events, right? Mm-hmm. Huge event. And people just had like hundreds of pounds everywhere, bro. And it was just like, I remember going there and grabbing shit. This is all legal, even doing it, right? And then I walked out. I'm like, I feel like the cops are waiting around the corner. There has to be a setup. They know what people are doing here, but it was just the way the law is. At that time, you know? And now it's completely different. Now people go, you can't consume there and shit. Like, you go and you watch, you can't buy shit. It's changed a lot. So it's a trip. I feel like we're in a really cool time right now. And it just so happened to line up.
I mean, you haven't been to any of the Champ shows or anything, have you?
No, I haven't. No.
So, I mean, that's essentially the smoke shop trade show type of thing, but you go there and it's like it's a business to business type of thing, but you go there and it's like all the different businesses have their stuff and they're trying to sell their products to the smoke shop owners and stuff, the distributors for the smoke shop, and every brand is there. And now that they're all displaying, you know, THCA flower, like it's pretty cool to go through. Most other people's stuff is pretty shitty though. But that's like what's popular in the smoke shops is like the lowest tier stuff. Bro, they market that shit as like ZA.
That trips me out, bro, because I feel like in my head, I'm like, I don't know, you know, because I love weed. So I was just like nitpicking at it 24/7.
Yeah. And that was good for sure. Like,
that was like, I was always nitpicking at it, like, no, I want this, I want that. And he'd be like, you're the pickiest person I know.
but bro, like it was definitely hella good because that made us improve the product, the brand, everything, the deals, like everything, bro. I remember like so much. Along the last year that we've been doing this, we've advanced and added so many new variations and different types of products, different categories, all this type of stuff. And we've had like a million conversations like, how do you think we should price this, bro? How is this gonna sell? Like, you think this is gonna be a good deal? It's like always just trying to make sure like everything that we're dropping is like, yo, this is a good deal. And it's like, can we sell this cheaper? Can we get a better product? Can we like go even higher with the quality? Like just trying to really have everything, like, and then supply it really high, you know, good situation, basically good deals on all the different tiers.
I feel like people are still confused though on like THCA. Like
it's funny every time we
talk about it as like two different things. Like
it's because Delta 8 came before it and it's the same law as CBD, hemp, whatever. It's all the like mental association because like people don't have that much like depth and long-term understanding of like all the stuff. It's all still relatively a new concept that, you know, think about it like this, like I am as deep in the industry of this side as it gets, and you know, just having found out about it 2 years ago, it takes like 1 year for like, basically from the early stage of it, takes like 1 year for like most of the other businesses to figure out it's a thing, and then a whole other year, you know, now we're like 2 years in basically of THCA, and now it's like, I feel like a lot of people get it mostly, but you still have to have that conversation. Like they've heard about it, but they're like, you know what you're saying, they do think it's two different things, and you just have to reiterate.
It's confusing when you Google it, bro. Because when you read it off Google, if you don't have more context, right, and context is important, then you'll instantly be like, oh.
It's annoying that it has to be so confusing, like the look it up Google definition of it.
But that's why it's what it is, I think. It's fucking confusing. That shit gets confusing. Like
Google, the one source of knowledge,
bro.
Like, I wonder if you it's the same thing actually, because like I used to try to do like I was gonna say, I wonder if like AI will give you a better answer, like if you use ChatGPT or something. But I've used ChatGPT before to try to come up with like scripts for marketing, and it says THCA does not get you high, and it's like, fuck, this thing's useless for me.
Because I mean, technically it doesn't, but it does, because you wouldn't have THC or much of it without THCA.
I think the better way to explain it is just all weed is THCA flower, because the way that the plant grows, it does not produce delta 9 THC, it produces THCA. So all weed is THCA flower. You know, go buy at the dispensary, go buy it from your dealer, like that's THCA flower. You're just not used to that name. This is a new phrasing, new terminology. It's a more scientific definition, right?
Yeah.
If you want to be down to the nitpicky, but we call it this, and we're referring to, you know, it was grown as a hemp plant in the hemp system by someone with a hemp license and tested at, you know, harvest or the time that you're supposed to test it. Boom, get the samples back, and it's under 0.3 when you test it, and it's legal compliant hemp according to the definition. So
this is what helped me like really
not
get
legal
it.
advice.
This is what helped me really get it. If you look at the actual like testing results, the COA of the bud, whatever, right, from like a dispensary, and you see like the tag in the back that says like
First person to do
THC,
that
total
video.
THC, and right there it tells you 35% or whatever. If you were to look at the actual lab result, the big paper that they get back from the lab, it'll tell you that like 98% of it is THCA. And very little of it is THC. And this is the same the same flower you're buying at the dispensary from your plug, wherever. And it's just what it, you know, the way it comes out. And it's like, everybody thinks that's like, oh man, I'm confusing myself now. Now I'm speaking in circles. I'm faded, bro. We're doing this shit faded.
We're doing this post. You just reviewed some product, Purple Rose Supply, those Canagars, and then that other Gary Payton, which is the that's the super exotic stuff on your end. He smoked the last of it, so you can't even buy that anymore.
Look, I'm faded, all right? Long story short, bro.
Long story short.
It's hard to
watch his video and you'll understand.
You guys, it's all THCA, and that's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? But it is a little confusing. I get it.
It's hella confusing, and it's still a new concept. It's just because Delta 8 has such a bad taste in people's mouth from before of like, oh, Delta 8, that shit doesn't get you high. It only gets you half high.
It's the fake shit.
And honestly, there's also a stigma. Like, I've realized so much with the cannabis culture, like, there is a massive value to what the perception of the quality is, and that's gonna determine how you get the effects like so much. Like, someone literally, like, they'll trick themselves into thinking like, oh, it's like, I've done this before, basically. Get the same strain. You should make videos of this. I think this would be hilarious. Get the same strain from a Hella Slump bag, like, boom, get the shit shipped to you. So it's like, boom, it's official, it's Hella Slump. Take one bag and put it in like some glass jar with like a crazy label or whatever, and it just looks like some super high-end shit. And then it's just like, oh yeah, this is regular weed, this is black market shit, it's hella fire, super exotic, and this is Hella Slump. Give them the 2 different bags and be like, oh, this shit's crazy, and they're like, I think I'm getting high from this one. Like, it's like, bro.
Instantly, like, they pre-program their brain.
Yeah. So how you think about it affects it so much. So there's people who are like just, really trying to like, no, it's different. It's like, no, bro, it's the same. The only difference is the license of the person who grew it.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's still, when they do their own research, they're still gonna be confused. I actually made a whole video on this, bro. Y'all can watch that. I wasn't as high, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's clear and easy to understand. Go watch that shit. But yeah, I mean, it's just a cool time to be, alive and doing this.
It's kind of trippy. To be alive, bro.
But it's like, it's a blessing, man.
Hell yeah, bro. This is the coolest thing ever. I said this I did a live stream yesterday, bro. But I said this in the video yesterday. Like, this is never something that I thought I would be doing growing up, but this is so fucking cool to be a part of this industry, as literally it's coming out of the fucking not segregation, bro. What the fuck? Prohibition. We're coming out of prohibition.
Bro, I'm telling you guys, we're faded, all right?
Yeah, let's not pack work, guys.
You gotta add some effects to this shit or something, bro.
But anyway, we're coming out of prohibition, bro. We're building an industry for this that wasn't previously. It's only established through the black market. Yeah. And so we're building like the first phase of the legal market of this way.
Hell yeah, I agree, bro.
So anyway, I mean, that's the last like year of this, bro.
Shit, it's been dope.
Yeah.
It's been dope, bro. It's dope, man. I love it. It's cool. I love putting time into it too. It's just like, it doesn't even feel like work. It's just,
It's a building project, bro.
Yeah,
it's just like, I see life as a video game, and bro, like, this is the game I like to just lock in, It's like, just fucking build and create something. And that's how I see this. Is like, I feel like it's so cool because it seems like there's just infinite more, like, in the cannabis, I feel like it's also part of cannabis culture is like innovation and ingenuity and stuff. It's like, what else can we come up with? Like, how else are we gonna change it? And, like, even like the different types of strains that are popular this year or next year or whatever, like shit's just changing so much all the time. So that's another reason, like, I feel like it keeps me stimulated. It's like, there's always something going on. It's exciting.
What a blessing. What a time to be alive. What can I say, man? Shit's dope, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro.
That shit's fucking, it's lit, Yeah, it's dope. I'm excited. I'm grateful. And I feel like we're just gonna keep creating more shit. Keep pushing the packaging.
Keep changing the game,
Keep changing the game.
Crazy design, glass jar, super exotic. Crazy packaging. The craziest.
Limited. We gotta do like limited shit, bro.
And
Shit
some
people gotta
crazy
catch
new
it,
syrup
you know?
flavors. Bro, we have the new ones that we were talking about.
Yeah, you guys
Like-
gotta give us like down below, you know what I mean? Like comment what kind of flavors you guys want.
What flavor syrups you need, because we have 3 or 4 that are like live right now, but we worked on, finished, completed, and I think we might have the stuff ready. The new flavors that I was telling you about. I feel like, should we disclose it?
No, but you know what we need, bro? We need to go to like a 7-Eleven, look at their slushy machine, and just see what flavors they
What's
got.
popping, bro? They got the data. They got big
this
data.
is it. We're gonna
to
make
tell
this
you,
shit right here.
You know?
Nah, but I feel like just pushing the boundaries with packaging, doing different shit, coming up with unique, you know, packaging for everything. I feel like a brand is an experience, and your experience should be
and
like,
merch.
your
And
experience should be like, oh shit, this is so well put together. This looks nice. Like I'm gonna hold it. You know, somebody says something along the lines like, if
Making
people hold your
something cool,
packaging,
yeah.
already did like way more than just sell a product, because they, you know, they're framing it, bro. They're putting it up there, and it's like, well, what's that?
There's a lot to the